Hello folks, this is Gray Eagle again in Florida, and we've been doing some research on this Elenin, Planet X, Nibiru, whatever, and I've made some conclusions. So the name of this video is Elenin, Planet X, Nibiru is Wormwood. The logic is undeniable. Let me start out by saying I have never been a believer in Planet X, or Nibiru, or Elenin until recently. I have been open to the possibility of it, then I began to research it. The evidence I have found is compelling at the very least. My logic is undeniable. Elenin, Planet X, Nibiru is Wormwood. Now note, Elenin starts out with these three letters, E-L-E, which could also stand for extinction level event. Wormwood is certainly that. Revelation 11 from the Holy Bible. And the name of the star is called Wormwood, and a third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. Now the word wormwood in Strong's is number 894. For those of you who are not Christians, not familiar with the Strong's, it's actually a dictionary that defines biblical words in their context and Hebrew and Greek meaning. Now the word wormwood is Strong's 894, and it means bitterness and calamity. Certainly applies to our situation that we have now and going on in the world as a result of the Japanese earthquake and the nuclear issues going on over there. First thing I want you to do is check out this video right here on YouTube. It's called Elenin, Things to Come in 2011. That's the number 2011-2011-12. That's by 9Nania. Now that's Things to Come in 2011-12 by 9Nania. It's linked down below in the description. Elenin has been flying around in space for thousands of years and has had plenty of time to suck up all the radiation necessary for a world calamity. Now let's remember, go back to 1986 in Chernobyl. The Ukrainian word for wormwood is Chernobyl. We all know what happened in Chernobyl in 1986. At the time it was the worst nuclear disaster in the history of Earth. Then we had the alignment of the planets, including Elenin/Wormwood, on 3/11. That is, in my opinion, what actually caused the most costly and probably the most deadly disaster in human history, the Japan earthquake, by reason of the ongoing and worsening nuclear leakage of radiation into the ocean and the air, which eventually falls into the ground and radiates the crops that people eat, the grass that the cows eat, which in turn radiates the milk that humans drink. And not to mention the lakes, rivers, and levees where we take our drinking water from. I know that the mainstream media experts say the radiation levels are low, but they are low right now, but they are not addressing the fact that the levels continually increase with each passing day that the nuclear reactors in Japan are not shut down. And just as a sidebar, I find it highly coincidental that the Palestinian state is to be recognized in September of this year. Now refer back to the 9Nania video. She sees a big, huge alignment for these, for the Earth and the Sun and Nibiru and all that, whatever it is, for that month. And at the same time, the UN is going to recognize a Palestinian state. Highly coincidental. The key to it is Daniel 11:39, which says, "And shall divide the land for gain." Now let me give you a warning to those that balkanize Israel. You have sealed your fate if you balkanize Israel. But if you are a Christian, you have nothing to fear at all in all of this, because it just proves the Bible to be true, and our redemption draws near. Now, if you want to be a Christian, all you have to do is call upon the name of the Lord. That name is Jesus, Yeshua in the Hebrew, and you too will have nothing to fear. Now let's take a look at Titus 2:13, one of Paul's writings. He says we're looking for that blessed hope. Now, it's my opinion that that blessed hope is almost here. So that's all you have to do. Trust Jesus, call upon His name, and you too will have nothing to fear. I would suggest highly suggest that you do it now, the sooner the better, rather than later, because with all these earthquakes and the like going on, all these roads cracking and buckling under, and all these mudslides, it ain't no telling what's going to happen in your part of the world and what you might fall victim to. So I pray you trust Jesus today and don't ever look back. The eagle is out. We love you. Until next time.